I know this one might get a few side eyes because it's like, what are the odds? Like we might be reaching a little bit with this storyline, but it's fine. Omoni, reach on. I'm reaching with you because I liked this film nonetheless. I still really enjoyed it. So basically in this one, Michael Dappa is basically goes from being an uncle to like a father pretty much instantly because his aunt that he stays with, her daughter, the aunt ends up dying of stage 4 cervical cancer. So basically he now has the responsibility of taking care of her daughter automatically overnight. So, on her deathbed, the aunt basically tells him like that girl is not actually her biological child, that it was an illegal adoption from a nurse from a hospital because the actual family of the little baby didn't want the baby. And she was just happy to have a child because she had been dealing with infertility. And she literally begs Michael on her deathbed that he has to find the biological parents of the girl. And she kind of gives him some information to start with, but he has to like do the legwork and follow up. So he's kind of dealing with his aunt's death and then now this taking care of his niece all at the same time. And then at the hospital where the aunt ends up passing away, he runs into Ekama, which is like a long lost love from years ago when they were in college. She kind of just disappeared out of nowhere. He got no closure. So he, had very mixed feelings about seeing her again. But he wanted to meet her. He wanted to get closure, right? So he has a lot that he's juggling at the same time because now, on top of everything else, now he has to deal with this like reintroduced, old flame. Does he still have feelings for her or not? And during the investigation, right, of trying to figure out who the biological parents are of this girl, he goes down a rabbit hole, and what he finds out at the other end, it hits, it touched the hearts. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to give too much of this film away because like I said, it is a phenomenal film. I want you guys to go and watch it. I really liked that there were like 2 simultaneous stories going on in this movie at the same time, but they were each flawlessly done. Like, I feel like sometimes when you have 2 stories in a movie, one suffers, you know what I mean? But in this one, I feel like Omoni did a great job of making both stories, him trying to find the biological parents of the girl, as well as his love story with Ekama. They got the same attention and the same depth and passion, and they were both like done flawlessly, and they end up intertwining. But like I said, watch the film to find out, but it was well executed. I like that this wasn't like a straightforward romance, but there was still romance in there, interwoven in the story flawlessly. And you already know that Dappa and Ekama are a dynamic duo, so the acting goes without saying. It was phenomenal. The production, like I said, the storyline was very unique and executed beautifully. Like, this story is an A+, and I loved it. Like, I loved it. Omoni again for the win. This woman can't do no wrong.